Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're back here in the Long Dark today in our coastal nightmare where we are region locked to Coastal Highway, Crumbling Highway, and Desolation Point. Now, I've spent a little time here in Desolation Point and have been gathering up some resources to take back to Coastal Highway, which is where for now I'm going to set up my main base. I might as well grab some stuff. Now, in the last episode, we were looking around. Now, the reason I didn't lock myself just to Coastal Highway is because I wanted the opportunity to forge, but I didn't want to be stuck in, you know, Forlorn Muskeg or here or for the whole playthrough. Let's grab all the books.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, yeah, maybe should I leave it or should I bring it with me? I think I'll leave it for now. It's just extra weight. Alright. Firewood situation. Okay. So anyway, I came here to, loot it and grab up what I can. But I also came here to hopefully find a hammer, which I have not yet. Unfortunately. Now, I looked around Coastal Highway a bit. I haven't quite finished it. And really just kind of passed through Crumbling Highway. I don't think there's a chance for a hammer on Crumbling Highway, but, I'm going to need to look. Now, I'm also unsure if I might luck out with the beachcomber. And possibly have some tools wash ashore, including a hammer. I don't know if that happens or not. Honestly, I haven't done a ton of beachcombing. Period. Like, ever in this game. I've done some. I mean, every now and then I like to walk around there and see what's out there. But basically, since they've changed it, and now we get, like, now it's after blizzards or whatever, and they've added things to the list that can wash up on the shore. So there's random weird stuff too, in a boat or crate. I thought it was interesting that, I found a box you could just kind of open up and look inside on the beach. But right now I want to focus on getting this junk in this trunk here. Because eventually I'm going to be transporting most of this stuff back to Coastal Highway. But I don't really have a good reason, to We don't have anything to wander around with all this stuff. Now, I'd like to mention, you know, if you watch any of my videos, I'll often talk about how the RNG comes out a little funny sometimes. And it's like it'll randomly pick something. For you to just get like you'll just keep, you know, finding hatches, or you'll keep finding, I mean, a bunch of MREs or whatever, you know. You got tons of peaches. And then there are like other objects, it seems like, where, and those, you know, it can be in the same places. You're just like locked out of, you know. You can't find whetstones anywhere. You can't find, you know, pry bars to save your life. But I found 4 pistols. There's a point I'm getting to. Yeah, I found 4 pistols. Is this where I cut across? So further. It's up further. Which is good. So we got the bow, we got a couple arrows. I found 1 sapling so far and an arrowhead. I mean, I found the 1 rifle round here, I believe. And then I got a couple back in Coastal. So hopefully, and I found Barb's rifle there in Coastal Highway. So we've got a good rifle. Hey, Bun Bun. Oh, here we go. A couple saplings. Oh, a couple maples, though. I mean, I'm not worried about making more bows. Excuse me. But yeah, you know, I'll have to keep looking for more saplings. I don't think I found any in Coastal yet either. Basically, when I was in Coastal Highway, I was just trying to hit like the main spots, you know, get the loot, get clothed, get warmer, get really good. Got a Mariner's pea coat. Found the red windbreaker here, so got a nice backup. But I got a key to a memento cache. That's why I'm headed back here to Katie's secluded corner. Sadly, there won't be a hammer. But we'll crack it open and see what it can get. I've been up here. I don't know where... the actual stashes. I'm also tempted to get this deer carcass. Maybe it's down here. I missed this guy. Nothing. I guess we'll grab feathers, you know. Hopefully. It's good to have a few dead bodies laying around, though. I can use those as feather collectors. So if I want to grab up some of the carcasses for deerskin clothing, I can. Anything over here in this little corner, maybe? Huh. Alright, well, let me see. So I was pretty sure that was on the way out. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, there's secluded corner. Deer carcass. Here's my deer carcass. I mean, is it showing me where I found the hint? Because it says memento hint. I swear to God. This is why I don't really mess with these things. They're dumb. There's usually hardly anything in them. Whatever. I'm out. Should have. You know what? I'm gonna make this trip worth. God, I gotta carry it back though. I want to make this trip worthwhile though. Unfortunately, man, my carcass harvesting is crap. Oh, take that. So even at best in the cold, I'm looking at an hour. However, the thing about the carcasses, once I harvest this, it's going to disappear, right? And I might as well get everything from it. Seems like the wind calmed down, though. But a lot of times, I'll leave them on the map so I can collect feathers from them. Is it like up this ridge line? That would kind of make sense. No, and it's starting to snow. I have no idea. You know, I have to go back and watch the last episode. Something I'm not a fan of. I do it sometimes, like if I think maybe I can get like a short out of a video or something. Or, you know, I think I missed something. Come on, guys. Yeah, I guess I could smack one of these guys. Give me something to do. And a little something to eat. Won't let me pick him up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to me it looked. Whoops. To me it looked like on that map. Right. There's the rabbits. You know what I mean? What's this one called? Okay. So that's really strange. So it shows you where you get the hints. I know I grabbed a cache, so I guess I missed this cache. Come on, Buns. You live with me now. Taking you home. Oh, I don't need to hunt them in the morning. They'll just... they'll live in a new spot. No, come on, come on, come on. I think it's funny how far you can chase them around. Well, that's disappointing. I misunderstood. And at least now I know. Again, I don't really know if it's worth going back to the cannery for that one thing. You know what? I gotta come back here anyway. What's up, Wolfie boy? I don't think there's anything like super important back at the lighthouse. So I might...
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I might just go. I'm sorry, excuse me. So 3 maples, I mean, whatever. Wasn't really what I was looking for. Alright, let's get the hacksaw, the gun kits, that. If I want to rock around with this, I mean, like I said, I got tons of pistols. This one's in good shape, though. Leave all the garbage. Come back for those boots. Guess I could take the go juice. I want most of that, honestly. Not moving too bad. I still got a decent amount of time, too. Oh, that's good enough. I mean, the weather's starting to look kind of garbagey for this, but... Well, that's kind of a bummer. Anyway, I looked around. I've been to pretty much every main point of interest on this map. Like I said, no hammer, but you know, I could have missed it. I mean, straight up simple as that. Could actually be somewhere that I haven't looked. You know, a location I missed. However, you know. Oh, did I grab any water? Yeah, I'm alright. I'll be back. There's still stuff in the lighthouse. There's still stuff in the trunk of the car. And there's a ton of stuff that I just, you know, there's crates I could have broken down. Not just to, you know, get the firewood from, just to see if there's anything inside of them. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way back to Coastal. I don't think I'm going to post up and hang out and crumbling on this bit yet. I mean, I do have the pistol and the bow, so I could hunt. Can I just go this way? Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll hang out there for a little bit. Everything I do there just adds to the amount of loot I gotta tote back, though. Anyway, how you guys doing? I hope you're out there having a good day. I hope you're doing what you want to do and it's going well. I got lots of stuff to do around the house later today and errands to run. I was like, oh, that looks like a good place to stash a little something in it.
This
Well,
pack is getting too heavy to carry.
you know why we left some of the coal. So I just want to get this, out of here and headed towards Coastal Highway. Oh, I can't remember if I... That's what we want right there. We want coal to, respawn. Basically, if I don't pick it up now. Did I go to the right... I hope I'm doing this right. I think I'm doing this right. In most of my playthroughs, my trip to Desolation Point is like a one-time, one-shot, grab loot, and go. But I do know there's a mine that runs in and around this place. Ugh, I hope I did this right. I don't think I might have screwed this up. Hopefully not. But hey, this will be a good playthrough to get me more familiar, right? This is the first time I've done a region mod. And I even tried to make it easier for myself, and like I said, gave myself the 3 places to be in, so I could have, look, there's even more coal I dropped on. The 3 maps I could use. And then, I mean, Coast Highway is huge. It's a big map. Not quite as big as, like, Pleasant Valley or something like that, but it's still a big map. But Crumbling is really just a small area that you pass through. And I think Desolation Point, it's definitely, I don't know if it's the smallest of the regional maps, but it's pretty small. Alright, well, let's hope I did this right, and we're going to step out here into Coastal Highway. I mean, Crumbling Highway. Instead of still being in Desolation Point, which I think I might still be in Desolation Point. Oh, I did it right. Fantastic. I can't remember. Can I drop down? I think it'd be faster if I drop down. There she goes. So yeah, like I said, I mean, Crumbling Highway too. I mean, there's just that I'm aware of. There's just not that much. we've got back here, we've got the road, and we've got the ocean. So. Well, I think what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to maneuver all this coal towards the house that has the basement. I'll drop that, maybe... I mean, I think there's some vehicles there. We'll throw some stuff in the trunk. Maybe I'll look around a little bit. There's a cave. I'm pretty sure I checked that out, though. I'm so heavy. I'm going to keep going. What's up, Bun Bun? Well, I mean, it's just another beautiful day in the long dark. We got that going for us no matter what. Yeah, I think the impetus of all this is I'm trying to get all this stuff to Coastal Highway so I can have a nice big stash to work myself through. You know, as we survive, we'll have all these beaches we can beachcomb. Again, I really hope for the hammer. But, you know. It will kind of, I think, more so, actually, interestingly enough, if I don't find it, put a timestamp on when this will, you know, eventually be over. I swear I brought that pistol. I keep screwing up, and I've noticed in the last few sessions of Long Dark, I'm mixing up, for whatever reason, my backpack and whatever storage container I'm trying to put stuff in. Alright. Yeah. 95. See, I'm trying to decide whether I should just keep trucking. Because again, I'm moving pretty good with all this, even when I have all this loot on me. Because I think my focus should be more on Coastal Highway, getting that looked at, looted up, and then, you know, spinning a little, maybe, with the magnifying glass, you know what I mean? Just looking a little bit harder. For the hammer. So I think, you know, I got, like I said, I got plenty of time. I got plenty of, you know, ammo and firearms and bow and arrow to keep myself fed for a while. I think I need to look around Coastal and here too. I want to get back here too, look for them, because there's probably a couple birch saplings around here. But yeah, get those birch down so I can reuse these arrowheads. Try to gather up tools. See, that's the hardest part is going to be, you know, we're on stalker mode, so hatchets and knives, but I haven't really found a ton. So, firewood's gonna be sticks at some point, whatever washes up the beach, and there's a lot of crates and stuff back there in Desolation Point as well. We got furniture and whatnot we can break up here. But, you know, again, the biggest issue we're going to run into without the hammer is I'm not going to be able to make any tools. I won't be able to make arrowheads. More than the, what, 3 or 4 I have right now. So I got two arrows ready to go, I found. And then we have a broken one and an arrowhead. Yeah. I mean, four arrows isn't too bad. It really isn't. Especially, I mean, if I get lucky. Sorry, I'm doing like mental math in my brain, so that's why I just blanked there. No, I'm thinking the rifle, I use those bullets first. Go for bear. Pretty much only with it. Right, and then we'll use the pistol on wolves and deer and, well, wolves and deer. And then try to save those arrows for, you know, hopefully there's a moose that'll pop up one of these times. We'll see. Or out more bear. Because we want to take out, and basically the best case scenario is a headshot, a bear, one bullet, boom, there's all that meat. You know. That's not how it always works, though. I don't know if I should just pull into here. Or, I mean, I'd like to cross the ice because it would be much faster. But since it looks like it could turn into a blizzard, I think I'm going to stick to the road. But I am going to try to get back to the gas station. So yeah, I'm just planning to, like, parcel out my ammo as best as I can. And we're, like I said, we're not done gathering. I'm sure there's some more things to find in Crumbling. I'm sure there's more stuff here. Well, I know there's more stuff here to look at. I mean, and also, I mean, the idea, of course, is eventually that all basically, you know, knives will be gone, hatchets will be gone, bullets will be gone, arrows will be gone, and you're at the mercy of pagan rabbits and stuff, fishing and stuff washing up on the shore. That was always the plan. This might be a little more accelerated, that's all. That's probably a good thing, though. No, with the... I'm not going to be able to repair the hacksaw. No, I will be able to repair it. Alright. So yeah. I've got the hacksaw. Please tell me I brought that with me. Is there... I got tools. I can cut up scrap metal to get scrap metal. So I'll have that for a good long time. Actually. Because what made me think of it is I was like, well, what would have been nice is I would have had, you know, I basically would have had pretty much almost unlimited arrowheads because of all the scrap metal in the processing plant. I really can't believe I forgot that pistol. I really thought I grabbed it. Yay! One of my favorite long dark mechanics. Just come on. I might just take a shot on this because it's sort of... Yes, go back to the ice. Thank you. Stops, immediately turns around. Tracks me straight here. Oh-wee. Well, I'm glad I decided to go for it, dude. So I think I want to get this deer skin down. Guts and whatnot. For food, I mean, like, really what I want is a bear. I'm trying to decide. One, I'm not really sure where all the deer carcasses are on this map. Like, I could pretty much walk straight to every single one in Mystery Lake or some of the other maps, but... I'll have to find those. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to skin them. Give up the feather factories. Oh.
I think I can use this.
I mean, not really. Because I think you use the pistol rounds for the fishing lures, right? It's good to be back, though. Hey, Barb's rifle. I got some gun cleaning kits for you. Got lots of books to read. That's good. And the 2 fishing books made me probably about the happiest in the whole trip, really. Seems weird, but it was really one of the better outcomes of things to find there. I'll figure out all that stuff here in a minute. You know, one wet stem. Ugh. Alright, so we got one good to go. The bear's still working. We got plenty of guts. We got the rabbits for his rabbit stuff. I think I want the gloves, right? Yeah, I want the rabbit gloves and hat. And I think that's everything ready to go. That's going to give me just a lot more warmth and wind protection. This guy's down. Alright. Time of day. I could, you know, I think I might get the gloves started. I think they take the most materials and time. Well, I don't. I have a sewing kit. 5.6 hours, 8 hours with tackle. Not gonna have a ton of sewing kits. But scrap metal and line I can get more of, so... Ugh. I think I've got a bunch of bear meat out in the trunk. Should be good there. Well, got some junk food. Yeah. All right, all right. Let's have a little. You know, all right, we'll take the deer meat out. Trade it off for some trunk meat. Gotta love trunk meat, right? I don't know. I'd rather stick it in there than on the ground. No, this should be raw. Yeah, okay. Go get that trunk meat. It's a little tiny piece, and we'll take 2 big ones. Probably should get some cooking done at some point. Oh, actually. Only thing is I can't do the rabbit gloves outside. We'll see what the weather's like when I'm done. The sewing kits. I think I'm going to save the sewing kits for making the deerskin pants. And possibly, because I'm going to go for, you know, probably a bearskin bedroll and wolfskin coat. I think they'll, you know, I'd rather make those last longer, go faster. For right now, we're just going to use the line. It's going to take forever. Eat the little piece first. Good old-fashioned bar meat. And then I'm just going to set it to... We'll put it for 8 hours. Oh, maybe not. No, I can cut it off. We'll put it for 8 hours. And then when it gets dark, it'll just stop. Unless I get an aurora. But we did not. Alright, so... a little bit of that knocked off. Grab some of these little guys, get rid of those if I can. Now, jerry can's going to be real useful for when we're fishing and we can refill. And I picked up a second one in Desolation Point we need to go back and get. I think right now, I mean, what time is it? It's not that late. Yeah, I think I'm going to see what the weather's like. Maybe do a little bit of cooking. Let's see if we got any canned goods. Oh yeah, look at all this garbage. The peaches I can use for energy recipe. Pork and beans, though, and the tomato soup. can just get cooked up though. Not to mention, I mean, like, it's not like a real can. I could eat some. Oh, you know, it sounds really windy. We'll see. Like I can open that tomato soup at that's 93%. It's not going to go bad faster. So having stuff unopened or open and already cooked is up to you. The only problem is I won't be able to. I don't think you can reheat stuff like tomato soup. Or can you? I think you can put it back down by the fire, maybe. Good lord. Alright, two good places to sneak a fire in. One's right here, the other is right here. You get a little bit of protection from the stuff around you. I think we'll do it here. I was talking to somebody in one of my other videos the other day. Just a quick reminder. Use a match to light a torch. Use a torch to light your fire. That way, if you fail, you don't need to use another match. Perfect. Hey. And Astrid thinking alike here. I didn't grab any firewood. Yeesh. Just use what I was carrying around with me. I'm gonna get a couple of these steaks cooked. Like some backup meats. Get some of that cooking score. I think I'll be alright. I'm gonna read my book. Read my book. Here. That should still have about 20 minutes. Make a tea maybe. There we go. And then, to get my cooking score up, it'll be a lot faster for me to use all these soups. And when we get to it, we can start making porridge. Most of the recipes I'm not going to have. And a lot of times, normally what I would do is I'd make a ton of teas, right? Just as I went through region to region, I'd be gathering and you know, when you're going to like 15 regions or whatever, you end up with a lot of tea. So, in that aspect, we're going to miss out on the cooking score in that manner too. All right, hold on. I need to get some water real quick or I'm going to choke to death. Hold on. Alright. Hopefully that'll help with the coughing. Back to the beans. Fucking beans. But yeah, I could use a big pile of steaks. I've got a few in the trunk. But the problem is the cooking square, it just takes so long to cook that stuff. Whereas I can do a bunch of these in a shorter span of time, and each time I take something that I cook off of these rocks or a stove, it gives me a cooking score. So it doesn't matter whether you cook something for 1 minute or an hour and 22 minutes, it's the same amount of cooking score. Use that how you will. Now, you used to be able to choose your cooking skill score. You still can. It's tougher to do, and it's a little more regimental as to like the amounts. But you get these tiny. I used to cut up these little tiny pieces, you know, 0.15 ounce, I guess, little chunks of meat. So you clean a rabbit, you know, and you do it all in one swoop. You might get one steak, right? One thing, one item to cook. But if I did the little shredding technique, I could turn that into 30 pieces of meat and get 30 cooking skill out of one rabbit carcass instead of one cooking skill. See how it used to work? Now when you go to carve up your animals, you'll see that you can pick smaller amounts. So you might want to do that. But I don't think you're going to be able to cancel the animation like you were just able to cancel the action in the old game. In the old game, you were canceling an action. In this game, in this version, you got to cancel the animation. So they effectively got rid of that. I mean, whatever. I didn't ever think it was that cheesy of a thing, and it was just one of those things that you could do. I think my record was. I know I got full cooking score in 5 days, more than once. Because my measurement was, I think originally I was getting about 7 days. But it kind of depends on what you get, you know. If you shred up a bear and you don't mind, and you got a 6-burner stove and you don't mind sitting there doing that forever, you know, it doesn't take too long. I know when I got it the fastest was like, got on the map, got a rifle, killed a bear, killed a moose, had all that meat. Did teas, soups, and shredded up rabbits. And you could have your cooking skill up to level 5 in just, you know, a week. Even the first week in the game. Which is massive because you can pretty much wander the map eating anything as you go along. So there's that little can on the right. See it? Well, it tells me I got cooking score. So you'll see a lot of players, what they'll do is they'll cook up, like when you look at their bases and stuff, you're like, man, why did they make, why did they have this one shelf with like 40, you know, teas on it? It's to get cooking skill up. Well, you can still grab those teas and take them with you and warm yourself up and get the calories and the hydration. It's a little heavier to carry, obviously, because it's in liquid form. Now, the cans, of course, are going to weigh the same, but... yeah, if you see one of these interlopers who's like, you know, 100 and some odd days in, and you're looking at their, you know, their cabin, their cave, wherever they're living, and you see that there's a portion of their build that's just filled with teas and soups. Well, now you know. I remember I was doing a video. I was in, where was it? Timberwolf Mountain at Crystal Lake. And I had done a video where I was like, oh, this is the best place to build or whatever. And I think somebody had seen that, and then they watched another video of mine where it was at the same place in a regular playthrough. And the place is just covered in meat, right? These huge piles of moose meat, bear meat, deer meat, like all of it, right? Rabbit. And it was all shredded because I was trying to get my cooking skill up. And he was like, why? What have you done? What is going on here? How many animals have you massacred? They used to make these giant piles. It was hilarious. So kind of like what you see here, but like with the same amount of meat that's contained in these pieces, it'd be a pile like, you know, this big. The problem with soups and canned goods and teas and whatever is that it's hard to do things like read. To kill time. Well, here, I want to get this book going. I want to get some of these books going. That'll knock out an hour, and then I could cook a few of these teas up. Let me see how close my cooking score is. Yeah, we're almost to level 3. Give us another bonus. I could just speed things up. Oh man, I'll probably cook it. Yeah, let's cook the burdock. And we'll do a reishi. I'm not quite there. A couple of these herbals. A lot of times I like to walk around with these, especially if you're playing in the with the wolvies on. Just in tea form in my pocket, ready to go. That way I have a healing tea. Pretty much at my fingertips when I need it. You still got to get a fire going.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
But I'm just going to see if these last couple of teas might be able to push me over the edge here. I know you're thirsty. Coffee. I got 1 cup to carry around with me. And we'll make these rose hips. And we'll do another coffee. I usually carry 2 cups of coffee on me. Looks like I'm just gonna miss it. Yeah, it's too bad. Alright, and again, I don't know, food is one of those weird things where sometimes some things left outside last longer if it's outside. For instance, if you make the pastries or broth, That's going to last a lot longer outside. And then I don't know how certain things are affected by elements. You never know. Teas are always okay, though. I guess I could have cooked that little bit of deer meat, couldn't I? Is there anything left? 40 minutes. Anyway, I want to make some room. These will be fine outside. They'll be quick little things I can grab while I'm out and about, or whether I'm about to head out to go somewhere. Wind seems pretty calm. So we'll grab this steak and just let that burn out. It won't stay lit long enough for it to, burn the food or anything. So just walk away. I do that with water sometimes. And like a big steak like that. There's a bed in here somewhere, I know. I gotta get rid of these cardboard boxes. Oh. Ha ha ha. Alright. Oh no, 7 hours. There we go, we got some rest. Yeah, fully rested, but that's okay. Not too hungry, not too thirsty. We'll grab a drink. Just a little bit of steak here. Okay, and then water or two, and then let's get these gloves made. Let's get these gloves made. All right. So we're just going to finish them. Go. Cool. I was hoping the needle and thread wouldn't break. All right. So we've got a significant, you can see, increase in all things. We're going from 1.6. So let's say it's probably up around 1.89, maybe 7, to 3.6, 3.6 in windproofing from like a 0.9, and 50% waterproofing. Much better. However, we are adding quite a bit of weight. Over almost 2 pounds of weight. However, it's going to be much better for us in the long run. Am I missing a rabbit skin? Idiot pizza. Did I pick up too many? Sure didn't. Alright, I need to go kill a rabbit real quick. I really want that hat, too. Rabbit skins take about 3 days. Man. Alright. Did not count particularly well in that. I should be pretty empty. Honestly. You know what I haven't also found? A frying pan. If I don't get the frying pan, I can't make the pastries. Ouch. So, yeah, I mean, the biggest detractor so far in my run isn't really, unfortunately, it's mostly stuff there's just not much I can do anything about. Currently. However, let's see. We got anything hiding in here that's good? Not really. Backups, leather, spare cloth. That's all this really is. Hardly even that. Well, let's maybe clean the rifle, I guess. Now, unfortunately, I'm not really going to have a ton of cleaning skill, or even be able to get that much for a while. So I'm really going to end up burning these kits up. However, it is a good rifle as far as its ability to last for a while. 6 shells. Gross. Dang. Well, it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. So I'm going to grab the rifle. We're going to see, if Mr. Bear's out here, the mystical moose. Maybe it showed up. Mythical moose in there. No, it's probably just a bunch of dumb wolves. However, the weather's not too bad. The one thing I'm missing though right now, that was going to be firewood, right? Yeah, I got all that coal on me. See, here's my deer steak. It just finished cooking. While I was goofing. Alright, I need rabbits. They used to live up the hill, but now I believe there's deer up there. They changed it. I know there's bun buns down this way, and I know there's bun buns down by the fisherman's place, but there's also bear down there. If I take another bear out now, it'd give me another nice, stash of meat, but I think more importantly, it would just go ahead and give me the other bear skin I could get down. But the other thing I'm curious about is I can't remember if I hit this fishing hut or the trailers. And I think I skipped a car too. And, you know, again, I don't really... There's not going to be a hammer just laying around in one of these things, which it would be nice. What I really need to get to is the cave in this area. Because that's probably my next best shot. At a hammer. Alright, was I in here? Yes, good. But basically I'm going to head back sort of towards the entrance from Ravine. We're going to head to the little fisherman's village. Kind of where we started out. And again, I know there's a bear that hangs out there. But there's a ton of rabbits around there. So I might either just fill my pockets with rabbits or try to pop a bear. We'll see. Pop a bear. It won't hurt, like I said, to check this. There's a little house here too. I don't think it's ever available, but the trailer is. And ooh, once again, I might have missed the vehicle. I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, this has been the long dark. I've had some really good lucky things happen. The Mariner's Peacoat, just a bomb. You know, if I hadn't have found anything, we'd be rocking like a red wind parka and you know, like a ski jacket. Much colder, much more susceptible to wind and rain. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for an expedition parka. Lightweight, warm, windproofing, out of control. Have I just always been ridiculous? Or is this house almost always knocked down when I come through here? Beats me. Going in. I swear, I thought this place was always knocked down. Alright, we'll do all this first, and we'll finish up in the kitchen. Well, I mean, leather, cloth, furniture breakdown, there's stuff, you know, even when you get into these little houses and you think, ugh.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, a nice candy bar. So yeah, I mean, even though, ooh, super helpful. Even though it's going to take a little while, we'll get, eventually we'll still be able to get our food skill up to level 5. Got to, really, if I really want to make this happen. If I really, you know, basically, after I can eat meat that's gone bad, you know. There's only going to be so many chips and pork and beans. Get a good look underneath. Over here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
No, they don't. And then, you know, red underwear, red socks, climbing socks, any of that stuff. Would be great. Plenty of cloth in here from the curtains. Man, alright. I'm not lacking from cooking pots, that's for sure.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I mean, if I can never find a frying pan. I mean, I think my chances of finding a frying pan are very narrow at this point. There's usually nothing that you can, you know, cook with in any of the trailers. So it's not like there would be a frying pan in there. Come on, red underwear in the bathroom. No? How much water? Not bad, actually. No, the sewing kit would be great. Oh. Alright. Oh. We'll just... Oh, a little bit to spare even. Nice. Alright. So yeah, we'll go look at this trailer. What's that? Oh. Crushed orange soda. So, nothing. I don't know. I guess I was trying to decide whether I should leave some of this stuff here so I could pick it up again. Because mostly it's just trash. It is getting late. Oh, whoops. Yes. It is impossible for me to step over that. My little legs just can't reach. Maybe it is. Okay, so this one's probably always busted. That one's probably up or down. Okay. What you gonna do? Channeling my grandparents. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Come on, goodies. Or not. Again, they don't often come in handy, but occasionally they do. Oh, hey, buddy. And didn't see you there. Yeah. What a fun place to spend the night. And no. All right, yeah. And a piece of scrap metal. I think... Only the extra pot. And the clothing for sure. Don't need that stuff with me. The food we'll leave. Ooh, I kind of wish I had the flour. We'll leave the flour. We can't eat that anyway. Oh, I wish I hadn't brought this with me. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I'll have some time to kick it for a while. Keep one extra book. Alright. So, decent little pile inside here. Now, again, there is a notes section. You can leave yourself notes. You can leave something that just says CH trailer sort close. Or you can get detailed. Coastal highway log salute. Blue trailer. Down vest. Hooded sweater. That's up to you. But yeah, I was thinking there's only maybe one more of the little houses that may or may not be up that I can hit. So honestly, probably the last place with a kitchen. And no, oh, there's the bear. And probably the last place. I'll have a shot at on the frying pan. Yeah, unless I'm missing something in Crumbling Highway. I do not think pies, or whatever those little things are, those little, yeah, the rosehip pie and the peach pie, I was kind of counting on those for energy boost. I've only got the one stack of coffees, I think. I thought I saw the bear. Turn the headphones up to have a listen. This is actually kind of far away from him to be. Maybe I didn't. Just like anywhere and anyone, there's probably a rocket night. Little bear-shaped rock, maybe? A deer. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I saw him walking right in there. But usually, I think the closest he really gets is maybe like here. Mostly he hangs out in the village and up this hill. Nope. Now the question is, do I try to go get a rabbit now? I mean, I'm not that heavy. Let me look over the hill. Either I was close and scared him, or hopefully there's a bear running around that scared him. Although I'm not hearing any weird little bear noises. I mean, I'm not that cold or anything. Dang it. Ah, that's so disappointing. I don't really have anywhere to run. try to drop him with one. If I can get him in where these trees are, I might get a little wind protection. Get him as close as you can. I don't think I hit him either. Oh, I got him, I got him, I got him. Alright, so I popped him in a weird spot. Not necessarily on him, but where we're at. A lot of times... There's blood. A lot of times if the terrain is really weird where they start running, it'll stop them and they'll turn around. I don't think that was the case here. There's more blood right there. Oh, that's a rock. Never mind. But they run in these weird patterns. So, for instance, he could have ran up this hill. I'm hoping he just followed the water on down. Although, like I said, I don't see any blood. Actual blood. I see lots of rocks. Oh. Man, I can't win with these animals. Alright, so the bear. The bear we're just going to have to worry about probably tomorrow. They can take, you know, a couple hours to die. With him running around like a crazy person. So, I mean, he could end up dead, like out, you know, out there. He could have hit the shoreline and started running this way. I don't know. Again, I had hoped that he was going to get caught up in some of these weird rocks and turn around, maybe come back. I'm trying to listen for him, but I don't hear anything. But it's weird. I mean, there are times I've had deer, you know, and wolves go to places and just kind of almost immediately stop and turn around. I've had them run clear across the map. I found them like up on hills and rocks that it shouldn't even be possible for them to get to. Why can't I get... Listen. This has been happening not just with animals that you're trying to pick up, like the rabbit, but with animals that you kill. Like, you can't get a good lock on them. You gotta, like, be at their feet. If you don't touch their feet, you don't get your meat or your kill. I thought I was gonna hit that other one by mistake. Where's he going?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, come on! Where'd he go? Oh my god. I am sick of this. How about this? How about if I hit a rabbit in the head with a rock and knock him down 3 times, he just dies anyway? Anyway, I don't know why I'm looking back here. The bear is not going to be dead yet. So yeah, so basically on that pickup, I just overran a rabbit. Yeah, so the bear more than likely head out across the ice. And more than likely went that way. Unless he hit something and turned around somewhere else.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Certainly could be a possibility. Oh, a flare though. So not much I can do except for wait till morning. He'll be dead by then. Oh. Okay. Now see, for something like that... Oh. Like, I've been in that village, I've looked through this stuff, I'm pretty sure I looked through the boats. See? There was nowhere for me to be able to pick him up. There's no... The hitbox is stupid. So what, no rabbits for me now? Yeah, I'm so sick of games. Fallout 4 updated, I've been able to play that. There's 2 video series I can't keep up with. I try to do some survival thing here, and now I need all these rabbits to live, and nope. You gotta hit it. There. Oh boy. Alright, I'm going back. I would. Stop! Got it. Huh. So yeah, it seems like you definitely got to go for the legs. I noticed that when I was cleaning up deer, bear, something. I couldn't get... I was like, what's wrong? Why can't I clean this animal? And I basically had to get my little white dot, you know, in a frozen white world, which was still just the most amazing choice I think they've ever made. You see a big old bear lumbering around on the ice out there anywhere? What's that? Looks like a rock to me. Alright. So my fear is he came through, cut this way, and started going this way along the road, which is kind of in his little territory anyway, right? Then as he ran through here, unfortunately, he would have had so many options to get bounced into some other direction. That's kind of what I was saying before. You know, I've found him like up on a rock like that I can't humanly get to. I cannot possibly get there. So I've lost bears and mostly deer. Because they just tear off into the world and pretty much get somewhere I can't do anything about.
Come on, little fire.
Alright. We'll get a little water going. We'll do a little cooking. This place is pretty windproof. I've had fires here even during blizzards, so. 73%. There's that cooking score. I covered it up while I was eating, but there it is. Cooking score, level 3. And sure, now we can open cans up without a can opener. Neat. Well, we always could. We just we won't lose the calories, and then things cook a little faster. Yay! Fortunately, it seems the wind did get my fire. It's fairly rare, but it does happen. Must be really cold out. Remember, the colder it is, the longer your fires last. That's garbage. I was like, what's going on? I'm crouched. Anyway, I decided to read instead of tear up the rabbits because I'm thinking I might need something to do tomorrow anyway. Cool. Time of day? Yeah, we'll just go to sleep. In fact, we might be about at the end. I don't like leaving that bear out there, though, unfound. Let me think. I don't think I left anything too important. I sure didn't. Alright, one of the things that would, of course, slow me down is the wind. And you're never going to guess what it sounds like outside right now. An hour? With the tool. Now, this is a favorite game of mine, and they've made changes to it. I apologize for this animation. It's newer. Kind of gross. So again, the smart thing for me to do would actually be tear these up by hand. It will give me more carcass harvesting. Save my blade. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's take. Ooh. Oh, I think we got lucky. I think I got lucky, and the wind died. Nope. Alright. One of those rabbit skins absolutely needs to go back with me. Alright, what am I running around with? Meat. Coal. And water. That's it. Okay, okay. Wasn't quite adding up in my head there. Alright. Wait, I thought I made an extra coffee. I must have dropped it. Right? Or did I reheat this coffee? I probably did that. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that's probably what I did. Now sometimes you get like residual sound, right? So it might not be windy. It's kind of windy. All right, well, these rabbit 177. All right, let me. Is that him? That's Fish's shack. Look at him coming right up in here. I didn't know they could walk up this. I mean, I think he was stuck. What's that? Oh, there's crows. Good. I mean, those are those are the boats, right? Where's the cash? Where's the stash, man? Where's the stuff? I mean, it might have just said something about boats. Well, whatever. Alright, sounds like there's crows over here to the right. So I'm wondering if he did get to the road and ended up coming this way. Or he just could have stopped running. And another thing you can do, I used to do, is I'd shoot a bear, or, well, mainly a bear. I'd shoot a bear and just forget about it. And a lot of times I'd find him dead. Near where I shot him. I hear them. I don't know if they're over that little ridge. Maybe they're up this way. Well, I can at least get up here and have a look. The other thing I won't be able to really do, I mean, I can cook the acorns for some cooking score, I guess. But making the little acorn coffees, where are these crows? Saplings. Okay. I'll worry about the acorns later. There's more acorns around too. And the wind comes in. Okay. I mean, normally the crows wouldn't be still sounding off. In this kind of weather. I'm thinking there's something broken here. I mean, there's no body, no carcass. Because that's kind of what I thought. I was like, well, there's probably a body up there. But I don't think technically I should still be able to hear them. And since there weren't any crows in the sky, I'm going to go look at this weird little lump I see over on the ice. Now, the carcass will be there for, you know, a couple days. Wherever it fell. The biggest problem is how rapidly the meat is going to deteriorate. The sooner you get it carved up, the better. But one thing the map kind of does for you is it will show you, sometimes even from a pretty long distance, your carcass, especially if it's out like on a wide space like that, ice. Like that's why I thought that lump might be that bear. But I thought I saw something that looked kind of strange over this way too. But the closer I get, yeah, it's not looking too good. Yeah, so without the crows, and I don't know, maybe the crows even being broken. again, I wasn't too concerned. First of all, chasing the blood trail at night wasn't going to work out very well for me anyway. So yeah, all right. Well, I've been broadcasting quite a long time. I am ready to eat something and get on about my day. I figure everybody that was watching has probably dropped off by now. It usually happens after a couple hours, so we'll bounce anyway. Let me run inside, I guess. It's a little loud. But yeah. What's next? Well, I'll keep looking for the bear in the next episode. Hopefully find that guy. I really need the meat more than anything. The bear skin would have been nice, you know. But that's mainly what I need. And not wasting a bullet would be really good. As a matter of fact. Unfortunately, I don't know. I guess we're going to have to see. But we'll do that, and then we're going to continue to look around Coastal Highway. Try to find that hammer. That hammer, you know, like I said, it'd be a big game changer. It's not needed or necessary, but it would be nice. So. All right. Well, we got some stuff done. I'm happy. I hope you guys had a good time. So if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I want to thank everybody that keeps checking out my videos. And some of you guys that are subscribing and liking and all that stuff. Really, really thankful. That's awesome. All right, you guys. Yeah. If you happen to catch this at a later date, thanks. Listen, y'all have a great day. Be good to each other.